Are you ready to rhyme? We have another traditional nursery rhyme today, and it's one of my favorites. Old King Cole. Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers three. Every fiddler had a fiddle, and a very fine fiddle had he. Oh, there's none so fair as can compare with King Cole and his fiddlers three. George in the Dark by Madeline, Valentine. Do you know that it's almost the shortest day of the year? There's going to be a lot of dark on the shortest day of the year. George in the Dark. George was a brave kid. In fact, he was braver than most. Oh, he's way up high in the tree. But bedtime was a different story. Every night it was the same routine. His father kisses him, his mother kisses him. He runs out the door. His parents were fed up. There is absolutely nothing to be afraid of, they told him. You have your bear to keep you company, and if you wake up your sister, you will be in big trouble, mister. He's in the dark. It's very dark. In the dark, George did not feel brave. In fact, he was terrified. George hid under the covers and reached over to squeeze his bear, but it was nowhere to be found. Oh no, said George. He looked all around, even in some of the scariest places. Then he saw it in the scariest and darkest place, all alone. George wanted to scream. He wanted to call out to his mom and dad. Poor bear, said George. He tried to get his bear back the easy way, but it was no use. He would have to go rescue it. I will be brave, said George. George was daring. George was courageous. George was almost fearless. George swooped up his bear from the darkest place and ran. He held on tight. There is nothing to be scared of, he said. And George felt very brave. Look, he's laying in his bed. He said, you know, I just did that. I rescued my bear. I am brave. The end. Are you ready to open your bags? We have 2 activities this week in your bags. One, you are going to create the dark. There is a big sheet of sticky paper that the light can shine right through. If you hold it up, take off the paper that's not sticky and hold it up to the window and the light shines right through. And you get to take your black paper and you can tear it and you can cut it and you can stick it all over your sticky paper. You can stick it all over. You can make a pattern. You can make a design. You will use the black paper to create the dark. And also, there's a rubber duck. And you can give the rubber duck a bath in your sensory table, in your sensory tray, or you can take the rubber duck to your bath. Have fun.